Are you serious?
Yes, there are plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Right now, you're killing some time with I, Marcus Bronzy.
And me, Funk Butcher.
Yeah! You know what, Funk? I don't like the fact that you've upset me because you tempted fate, bruv. Mm-hmm. We're recording today, and just before we pressed the record button, Funk was going, we've had a weather report in Britain that we're going to have some of the coldest weather in the whole of the winter season 2016.
Which they say every year. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
But we're going to have it in the next few days, yeah?
Yeah.
Now, as we're recording this today, it's about 7 or 8 degrees outside.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking in my head, just stay like this, yeah? I can handle this cold.
Yeah.
And you had to come here and tempt fate today, Funk. Funk came in here, before we pressed record, he was like, nah, you know what? This weather isn't even that cold, you know? The weather report's saying that it's going to be really cold. I'm fine. I'm thinking, Funk, why are you tempting fate for?
Because from my perspective as someone as a native of these shores, this is what's classed as a heat wave over here. This is quite mild for January. I went through December. I rode out December. I was like, okay, well, we never have a white Christmas anywhere over here. Yeah. And we rode out December and we've hit January, and it's just kind of like, you know what, like, you look like a fool, but you could get away with a t-shirt. You could. It is not that cold, man. I'm talking about like last year, 2016. I swear I was suffering like my man in The Revenant.
You had icicles on your beard.
It was that
you had
cold.
Icicles in your beard.
Yeah. So all these predictions of the coldest winter ever. I mean, they say that every year. It was just clickbait, and that's the way to kind of frighten people who are kind of currently in the UK suffering from the effects of travel disputes from the national rail companies and the London Underground companies. So the way you frighten people even more by saying, you know, the normal way that you can't get to work, that you can't rely on. Now you're gonna have to walk in the cold. So
in the coldest days ever.
In the coldest days ever.
Colder than Game of Thrones.
Yeah, colder. The winter is coming. The winter's here. So that's the kind of frighten people into that state of mind. But I don't believe it. It just doesn't feel cold enough to actually have. I mean, they said in the article it's going to be the coldest winter in January. Okay, what was it? About 2-3 weeks left.
Yeah.
I can't see it happening.
I don't know why I tempted fate, because when in a few days' time, when I wake up and I've like got no legs in hospital because I've friggin' my legs are frozen off or something like that, I'm gonna tweet you know. I
mean, if I am wrong, I mean, as you can see, I've come well prepared with these snazzy gloves.
Are you using the iPad with them gloves as well?
Yeah, I'm using the iPad.
How does that work?
They are scrollable. So basically, these gloves actually have a condition. No. I actually have a condition, no, a problem with using my phone outside. I mean, you know when your hands are in your pockets of your jacket, it's like they're cold and your phone's ringing, and you don't want to blank that person. Yeah. You need to answer the phone, but you don't want to remove your hands out of the comfort of their warm insulated pockets to answer this phone call. I mean, that person might have to wait. So I've solved that. I went to the shop. I went to actually Next, and I got these gloves. And what these gloves are, the tips, they've got this special material that is made by the scientists at Next, which is a UK clothes store. Next have their own R&D department.
So when they're not making like nuclear missiles or Iron Man suits, Next, they're making these gloves, right?
So Next, is obviously bringing a huge amount of money into the British economy through their research and development by making revolutionary clothing, such as these gloves, which enable us UK residents subjected to these harsh Arctic weathers, to be able to use our mobile devices and our tablets. So at the tips, I can actually scroll on any. I'm scrolling, man.
That's sick.
I don't have to remove my gloves, which is incredible. Look at Billy. See Billy. Billy has been lying down.
Billy's been sleeping.
Billy's been lying down for weeks. He's actually elevated like Dracula. From his tomb to see what I'm talking about. These are actually amazing, and the price point, they're under about £8.
Billy's found them online. What are they online at?
Let's see.
Six quid.
See, £6.
£6. But what I like about those ones is that they've got the material on them. I've had gloves like that with a material on them before, but those they're like, you can't tell they've got the material.
No.
They're just like normal gloves, which means they're less nickable.
Yeah.
Because when you see some of the fancy pair of gloves, you go, oh yeah.
Yeah.
They look toasty.
Yeah, I mean, there's high crime rates around here, baby. There's a lot of crime rates around here, baby. So you don't want to alert the kind of the unsavory characters to some snazzy handwear. So it's good that they look
nice,
just normal.
Yeah, all right, check those out. They'll be at howtokillanhour.com/blog.
And they're very warm.
Very warm. I might break out the Timberlands again, you know.
Okay. What do they do? You can scroll with your feet?
No, dickhead. But bruv, you know what I mean? Do you know what it is? I'm old school. I like Timberland boots, and when it's this cold, you can wear them.
Okay.
And you can be like, yeah. Like I think I've got like those proper like excitable Timberland boots with like patches on them and stuff like that. You can wear them in weather like that, and in your head, people think, "Oh, clever guy, he saved his Timberlands from when he's younger, and he's wearing them in this cold weather." But in my head, I'm thinking, stop, drop, shut them down, open up shop. Walking down the street like I'm hip hop as fuck,
from
bro.
a 90s rap video, 90s New York rap video.
Yes, or I get out of my car like Cameron got out the video for a Dipset anthem. Yeah, bro.
But the thing with Timberlands, I've always felt, I mean, we digress, but they should have only come in the tan colour. I mean, they're not instantly recognisable outside of that tan colour. Because I look at Timberlands, I see pink Timberlands, I think, what are these?
Yeah. But I blame Cameron for that. It's him. He started doing all that shit. And then everyone was like, nah, we need to upgrade. That was when everyone wanted to get the one away special edition. I want the version with my name on them.
Yeah.
With a special tag on them. Like, I've got a pair of Timberlands. I would no lie.
Yeah.
If someone asked me to tweet this online, I'll put this online to prove it.
Yeah.
I got a real, because people thought they're fake. I've got a real pair of Timberland boots that have an ice coloured bottom, so they're see-through bottom. Yeah, oh my gosh. They're white leather.
Yeah, white
with like this Avisu looking line that runs across them. Yeah, and red, like, you know, the trim around the top, a red trim around the top.
Yeah,
I thought I was an absolute G. If I wore them now, prick. But I thought I was a G.
Do you know what? Yeah, I think we're going to get a lot of complaints to Ofcom because of that. that horrendous admission.
Fashion faux pas.
That horrendous admission. I think Ofcom are going to be onto us after that.
Shall I give you another pair? I've got another pair, yeah?
Yeah.
And they're black.
Yeah.
Normal.
Yeah.
But like, imagine someone's cut the top off, the bit that goes over your ankle. That's been cut off, right?
Low top Tims.
Almost. But the bit that hugs around your ankle, the top bit that's meant to like protect it, that instead is made out of denim. Okay, grey denim. So they're black Timberland boots, with grey denim. But the denim bit, and these are real as well, they're not fake. Whatever. They're denim bits.
Yeah.
They don't sew them onto the boot. They're buttoned on with like, you know, the button that you use to close your jeans at the top. Yeah, you zip up your jeans. That little button is how you button that bit on, and then you turn it over, and it's a slightly different color as well. So you had like turn up jeans and turn over Timberland boots. I was that guy, and I used to wear those to the club. I used to wear boots to a club.
And you used to get in?
Boots to a night, yes. Boots to a nightclub with jeans and a t-shirt. And I was probably wearing boot cuts as well.
My goodness. I wonder how much they are on the black market these days.
Someone will probably pay me to just burn them.
50p.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. If it gets colder, I'll wear a different. I've got another pair. I'll wear them in. You can see
Tim's should always come in tan, like Ferrari should always come in red. I think like that's just one of those things, man.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
Denim Tims.
Right. Anyway, some stuff has been going on in the world.
Yes. Let me just scroll with my gloves on.
All right. Scrolling that script. The government has created a new national census, and this is in the UK only. Mm-hmm. We have campaigners at the Open Rights Group who are fighting against this. It's a change to something called the Digital Economy Bill, and this national census that might happen in the UK will enforce a block on sites content. All right, so the content that they're going to be blocking is certain types of porn content.
Okay,
they're going to choose. The government wants to control how we wank. Not only have they left the EU, okay. The government wants to control how we wank. So they're going to be... Basically, there's a list of certain sexual offences. I'm going to call them offences, that they want to ban from the internet if this bill goes through. So it's acts like the... is it more than 4 fingers going into an orifice?
Oh, my goodness.
spanking or whipping or caning which leaves marks. So you can watch porn which has got spanking and caning in it, but only if it leaves no marks. What kind of tame ass spanking leaves no marks?
Someone with a weak forehand.
Yeah, man, come on. Like if you like to have your ass spanked, ladies and gentlemen, if you like to have your ass spanked and somebody spanked your bottom but just went, you don't want that. You want, I don't know, who wants a tame spank? Who wants a tame little like that? No one wants a little tickle. Do you know what I mean? Sexual acts in public, so you can't film people banging in public. Any acts involving urination, that's not that bad though.
What?
I mean, I'm not into it, but that's not like, I mean, someone shitting on someone. Well, and that's not even on the list. I can't find it on this. Maybe it's on the list. I can't see it. Someone shitting on someone. Someone shitting on someone I found offensive. 2 Girls, 1 Cup. I couldn't watch more than 5 seconds of that when it came out. Do you remember 2 Girls, 1 Cup?
Yeah.
When I did the rounds?
Yeah.
I know people that vomited when they saw that.
Seriously?
Could you watch the whole lot?
No, I didn't actually watch the whole lot.
I couldn't take it.
Yeah.
I'm a pussy.
Yeah.
I know loads of people that watched it. In fact, shout out to my mate Smasher. I used to work in this DJ shop called West End DJ.
Yeah.
In the West End shop.
Yeah.
And it was a DJ equipment. And it was doing the rounds and like there's guys in the shop who are like, yeah, let's put it on. This guy is a G. Shout out to Smasher. We said, bruv, because I couldn't watch more than a second of it because there was like a bit where I saw it, I looked at it and she was like pushing shit through her teeth, bruv. I couldn't see it, And the guys were like, some of them were just watching and laughing. And Sasha was there in the back of the shop with a McDonald's, because a McDonald's around the corner, eating a burger. And we all said, yeah, we'll give you a tenner if you can watch it and eat your burger. The motherfucker watched the whole lot and ate a cheeseburger. Didn't even flinch.
He must have threw up afterwards.
Nah, and he earned a fucking good coin because I went the only one that's going to give him a tenner for it, He got paid that day. Fuck. But yeah, so I don't know. So yeah, urination is not allowed.
Yeah.
But I don't know. For me, that's not. I don't know.
What they call it in the industry? Water sports.
Yeah.
I love how they use all these creative names. Water sports.
Water sports. Yeah. Bukkake.
You feel like you're just. You feel like you're gonna watch reruns of the Olympics.
Yeah,
These kind of titles.
Water sport.
Yeah. Water sports.
Yeah. Today
500 meters. Water sports.
Today we've got plank. The plank. Yeah, bukkake. I don't know where that name came from. That's obviously a
I thought that was martial arts.
Bukkake.
Yeah.
Yeah. That sounds like a secret character in Street Fighter.
Yeah.
Bukkake wins. Or Mortal Kombat. That's a Mortal Kombat character. They'd have the most fucked up fatalities ever.
So they're basically trying to withdraw all of this content or selective piece of this content to prevent us from relieving ourselves from an already stressful society.
I find it, you're right, Funk. I find it unreasonable that in this time where people are struggling in life, I mean, you're right, Funk. Let's be honest, things aren't the best.
Yeah.
We've had happier times in the world.
Yeah.
Some fucked up shit's going on.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Yeah.
And now the government, which has got bigger fish to fry, wants to stop us from having a good old wank.
Yeah. I think after Brexit, you probably need more bukkake.
You need more bukkake in your life. You need that proper whipping and caning that leaves marks. You get me? You might want to see more than 4 fingers. Who knows? But bruv, I don't know, man. I feel like there's bigger fish to fry. Yes, if it's young people, I get it. Lock that off. But as an adult, I don't want you to be regulating my porn like that, like that. I'm not like condoning animals and stuff like that, or off key stuff like that. But if 2 people want to, wee on each other, do your female ejaculation is on that list as well.
I didn't even know that was possible.
Shut up, fuck. Whatever. Material with sexually abusive activity that may include role playing as non-adults. Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, that's to come off. Penetrated by any object associated with violence.
Associated with violence.
So you can't get penetrated by a lift because of Jay-Z and Solange. So you can't get penetrated by a lift. What else can't you get penetrated by?
Okay.
Soldier Boy.
Yeah,
Soldier Boy can't penetrate anything.
A nuclear missile.
That's fucked up. Could you imagine that? A drone.
Yeah.
Now, because we know that exists.
Yeah.
So that now is illegal.
Yeah.
This is crazy, man. This is crazy. But yeah, man, don't the government have bigger fish to fry?
Clearly not. I'm just trying to find the angle because I always feel always skeptical of the government's intentions. I always feel like there has to be some kind of monetary angle to wanting to invest their energies into certain areas. And I'm thinking, so if you do pull all this content off of these websites and so forth, what's in it for you? Is it a case of they just stack up their libraries? I think some of the politicians are stacking up their personal libraries.
I mean, angle's a very good word to use, Funk, as well, because it is all about the angle in porn as well, bro. You get me? A bad angle, bad porn. Yeah. But I don't know, bruv, man. Like, maybe by creating a regulatory commission, commissioning a regulatory group, they can have now a group of people that, you know, you have to have a certain standard. You have to pay for a certain porn license. That's what they do in it, the government.
A porn license.
Yeah.
Could you show me your porn card, please?
Imagine that. They've got like, you know,
it's out of date.
Yeah, you got like the ratings like 18, 15, 12. Now you're going to have porn like, I don't know, it's going to have like, I don't know, like an anal sticker in it, like anal in this one, boobs in it. I don't know. Crazy.
You've only got a water sports card. You are not, you're not allowed to watch this kind of porn.
You can't watch water sports if you ain't got your water sports card. Man, do we need this censorship though? As a
no, I feel like censorship should only be used if there is kind of like a clear and present danger for society. We kind of get into the whole nanny state vibe of the government or the people in power assuming that this isn't good for us. But who makes that? Who makes that up, kind of thing?
Who's actually proven the point and
like, well, you shouldn't be watching porn. That's not good for you, but it is good to bomb people across the world. So
yeah. I mean, and don't get me wrong, I'm not condoning any sort of like, you know, bad violence and any sort of that thing. I'm talking about professional porn stars doing their job and it being consumed by the public willingly. Everyone's willing. That's cool.
Yeah.
So yes, I don't know. I just feel like for laws like that to be passed, like, you're right. There must be money in it.
And obviously that is kind of the general understanding of what porn is. Yeah, porn is how a lot of people out there understand it to be. So porn being an industry where two consenting adults, or maybe 3 or 4 or 5 consenting adults, are all working there, and earning money from it. Yeah. So the other side of that's not what people are talking about. I think obviously that's the illegal stuff, which probably shouldn't be on there anyway. But the porn which people are kind of using their democraticness to go out there and enjoy in their privacy of their own homes, that should remain for them to do. Yeah, I agree, man. And also, but if you are going to pass that stupid law, put shitting on each other on the list, please. I don't know how that doesn't fucking make it to the list. Or whoever wrote the article that we read, how can pissing get on the list and then shitting ain't? Anyway. Do you know why that's never gonna make the list?
Why?
Because the government shits on people anyway.
What's that? So you know, and a thing that's actually that we think about a lot in the UK at this time of year when it's cold outside is the poor people that don't have anywhere to live.
Yes.
People that are homeless or people that are sort of, you know, semi-homeless in hostels and that. And I'm honest, I don't tend to give money to homeless people. And I'm over the last scenario that I had when I tried to give, because I usually give like food or clothing. I'm a regular donator to charity shops and stuff. I try to do whatever's, I just do what's good. I don't have to bang on about it. It kind of takes the altruism out of it. But I do good, but I don't like to give cash monies to homeless people. I just feel like, I don't know, I feel like somebody's on the floor mashed up, you're just going to give them a tenner. Yeah, I don't know how that's going to help them, or you can give them food or something to give them energy to go out and get what they need to get done. That's how I feel anyway. I know there's people that argue.
Did you have one of those instances where you gave someone a tenner, you walked off and then you heard, cheapskate?
No, bruv. I think I gave someone, because it happened to me a few times, I gave someone crisps or something once when I was a bit younger, like way younger to know of anything better.
I hate salt and vinegar.
Yeah, he went, what, ready salted? Taking a fucking piss? And I heard the crisps hit the floor. And the other day, last year.
But that's fair enough. There's no flavour, man. Was he too poor for flavour? No, cheese and onion.
It was bougie.
Was it bougie? So ready salted?
No, they're just normal ready salted. I say he was being bougie.
Oh, okay.
That's what it was. And then I think I was at a train station waiting to pick up someone, and someone came over and said, "Look, I'm really hungry. I'm tired, I'm weak," and I had nothing on me. But in my car, as Billy knows, as you know, and now as you know, as a listener as well, Funk knows, I have porn. I have porn in my car. Bruv, come on, I don't have to explain myself having porn in my car. I have actually got porn in my car. That's another story. We'll save for another. If you want to ask that question afterwards, I haven't got porn in my. Well, I did. Anyway, right.
Did.
It might still be. I don't know. It's a long story. But I always have biscuits and little snacks in the car just to like tide me over because I get hangry. So that's all I had. So I'm reaching around in my glove box, turned to give her the biscuits. She looked at the biscuits and went, dickhead, and walked away. I'm like, fuck's sake. Anyway, so I've had a bad experience, but I do my thing to give and help out. But now, well, actually, what do you do, Funk? Do you like to do that, or do you like to help out people in other ways? Because I know you're very helpful. You do courses for young people that need help. It's not like you don't do anything.
I mean, obviously, when I encounter someone who kind of like homeless or is kind of, I wouldn't say begging, but who's asking for money, if I've got it on me, I've got a spare pound coin or whatever, I do tend to kind of like hand it over. Like hand it over like they've stood me up. Give me money. No, but but I've never encountered a situation where they've kind of asked for an amount which I've deemed a bit like that's not necessary. What are you trying to do? Put down the deposit for a mortgage, kind of thing. So, like within reason, I've always given because the requests have always kind of been adequate. So I've never encountered. There's a lot of people I've heard who've had a few, as it were, bad experiences or horror stories where someone's asked for. They've said they're hungry and they've given them a sandwich, and like you said, they've dashed a sandwich back at them.
And I eat pork, but it's like. If you do that and you're homeless, you're spoiling it for everyone else, isn't it? Because the people ain't gonna do it again.
I'm vegan,
bitch. So anyway, a company from Amsterdam have called N=5. They created a jacket that has that NFC, that contactless technology on it. So if you wish to donate to a homeless person, you have your card on you. All you have to do is tap on the card on their jacket or clothing or whatever, and you've donated. And the donations are €1 per transaction, and the money can only be redeemed through by the user through an official homeless shelter in exchange for a place to sleep or eat. I like that idea.
That is incredible.
Because a lot of the time when I say I haven't got any change, it's because I don't really roll with cash. Like change. I don't really roll with change. Like we're not holding as much cash.
So if there's any homeless people listening, it's not personal. Sometimes we don't actually have. I mean, who has change in this day and age? A lot of us do roll with the contactless card, so it's not a fob off kind of thing.
Bruv, with the Starbucks app, which we'll put a link to that in the show description, with the Starbucks app, you can order your coffee before you get to the freaking place.
Really?
And you paid on your phone, you walk in and your coffee's ready. Did it today on my walk. Ordered a coffee, rolled in, told them who I was, got my coffee. Simple stuff. So
they were there before the Amazon Go kind of thing.
Oh yeah, they're well in there. Yeah. I mean, next thing I'm gonna walk into Starbucks and just walk behind the counter and start getting the syrup, pouring it into my coffee. Nah. But anyway, we digress. So this N=5's this jacket. It's designed for people that don't have cash. I mean, thoughts on this, Funk?
My only thought on this is, I mean, if people see some of these homeless people wear these jackets and they're like just lying on the floor asleep, and then they're just tapping them whilst they're sleeping, waking them up.
So that could be a nuisance.
Yeah, it could be a nuisance. You're sleeping, you getting your 40 winks, you've been busking all day in the capital, playing your guitar with your little dog, Musty, and you just get disturbed by passers-by every 5 minutes tapping you on your back because you're wearing your jacket. They're donating money, but you can't get no sleep because it's Thursday night, Friday night. The place is hustling and bustling, and people are feeling a bit more generous with the alcohol in their system. So they're just giving tapping away on your shoulder, on your head, or some people taking it too far. And they've got an NFC hat.
Oh no, I would never wear that as a hat. It'd piss me off. People slapping me on the head all the time. Can you imagine someone being really derogatory, going blam? There you go, dickhead. And that's what a drunk person would do. Yeah, fuck that. No, it'd be on a jacket. It'd be like a pat. I see it being like a pat on the back. Mate, that. But I think that's a great idea. I mean, abuse, they kind of can cut that down because obviously if you register the jacket to one person, I can't cut your card off your back. So it's me and you in the streets and you're sleeping and I'm just like cut the card off your back. I can't roll into a place and get a meal.
Where's the actual chip located? Is it on the back? Is it all over is it on the elbow?
I think from what I've read, it's on the back of it. So it's like a pat on the back, but I suppose it could go anywhere really. But it's great, man, because I suppose it means that your money's going to the right place.
Oh, definitely.
Means that it's definitely not going to be used to buy crack. Do you know what I mean? But is it weird to control charity like that? Is it weird to say I'm going to give you money, but only if you spend it how I want to spend it?
I think it's an adequate halfway house because there's been stories of recent most recent stories of councils in London where they are finding homeless people, which doesn't make sense at all. I don't know where these homeless people are going to get the money to pay the fines. Have they got to sell enough big issues, which is a paper that they can kind of sign up to sell and get money for? Have they got to move enough of these copies of these big issues to satisfy their fine? Anyway, it's a ridiculous idea. So this kind of meets it in a sensible area, like kind of meets it halfway in a sensible solution to solve. I wouldn't say solve, but work towards solving the issue of these homeless people getting some form of income, being out there on the street.
Yeah,
because clearly there isn't any affordable accommodation for them, because there isn't even affordable accommodation for the people who do work in the capital. So just turning around and saying, oh well, just give them jobs or give them shelters, the kind of the normal regular working folk are having those problems. So giving them some sort of money to get through day to day is kind of meeting them halfway, I guess.
Yeah, it's good, but then it's that kind of as well, like playing devil's advocate. It's that kind of give a man a meal and he can eat for a day, or give a man the means to fish.
Yeah,
and he can feed himself and his family.
Yeah.
In Utah, I just did a quick Google while he's talking. I read this article the other day actually, and I just found it in Utah. I think it is. It could be somewhere else. I didn't read it properly because I was talking to you just now, but they've created this scenario where they find homeless people, give them a house, support them, and encourage them to earn enough to then pay for that property and move out to somewhere else where they can live. And this accommodation is mixed in with other people who pay for their accommodation. So they kind of put you in a scenario where you're supported to the point where they can get you back on your feet and give you a fixed address, a fixed abode. And apparently it's really helped. Obviously it's reduced homelessness because they're taking people off the street and giving them places.
Yeah.
And that sounds like such a lardy-dark idea. Like, oh, come on, mate, that's never going to work.
But they've done that here, though. They've done that here in London. It's called social housing. So social housing.
I heard if you have twins, you get 2 rooms in your house.
So that's the problem. This is why the government in this country is so reluctant to kind of provide an overtly generous solution to people who, because
we'll rinse it.
Yeah,
we'll take the piss.
You give someone an inch, they'll take a country mile, and people are aware of that. So unfortunately, the thing is, with homeless people, there is someone who is homeless because they're a refugee and immigrant. There's someone who's homeless because their company kind of
went bust,
folded and went bust. And there's someone who's homeless because
they smoke crack. Go on, I said it fun. They smoke crack.
They smoke crack. Or someone who's just like really spoiled and run away from home and they actually have a home to go to. So you've got all these people all together under the umbrella of homeless, and someone might say they don't deserve equally the same amount of attention, which I agree, kind of, because some people technically do have places to go to. They just don't want to live there.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough.
So I mean, just give him the jacket, man. And let me tap.
Do you feel like you're emotionally blackmailed now? Like you've got no choice now. Yeah. If these come out and you walk past a homeless person and they look at you and they got the jacket, spare any change or a tap, and you say, sorry mate, I ain't got any oh fuck. You can't, you fucked. You fucked.
Yeah.
Will charity go up now because of this? There's no way out of it.
I just think on a never level, there will be some clever people who will be able to kind of hack the system and manipulate the amount you can deposit with this jacket.
So you tap a grand. Wow.
And it's just like, you're wondering why this guy is just laughing his head off. Hey, this guy's homeless. He's pretty happy for a homeless person. I just gave him £1. It's just like,
you could hit the streets for a day and fly the fuck out of the UK.
Yeah,
leave.
Man. You tap on his back, he's like, Merry Christmas, fucker. And he's got no teeth. So why is he so happy?
He's like, fuck you. Right. All right, cool, bruv. On that note,
I've been Funk Butcher.
I've been Marcus Bronzy. There's plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Thank you for killing some time with us. Before I leave you though, coming up in a few episodes time, we've got quite a few. We're going to be out and about quite a bit, ain't we, Funk? So we've got some stuff coming up. So hold tight for that. Plenty of ways to kill some time out there. Thank you for killing some time with us.